Welcome back, everybody, to the Chicago Bears franchise and two huge matchups here today in week 2 and 3. Taking on the Niners, taking on the Lions. Kind of the schedule how it was last year, how we ended it. We beat San Francisco, then beat Detroit to get the number 1 seed, win the division. So these are huge matchups. I mean, playoff implications already here in week 2. Now, San Francisco comes with pretty much the same intact roster, except they drafted Montrell Mullins, who I was thinking about taking possibly, but he was taken before us, and man, he looks like an absolute monster. 95 speed, looks like a fantastic corner for the 49ers. And we are going to be playing here today in the rain, in the slop, in the mud. Also, if you want to know slider-wise, I know I've been asked about sliders. That's going to be coming at the end of the video. End of the video, I'll show sliders. They'll be the sliders that I've played for this game and the game after against Detroit. So I'll check those after as here we go. Christian McCaffrey off with a very good run to start off this game. 18 yards just like that. So 3rd and 9 for Brock Purdy in this Niners offense as we bring the heat. Getting through is Ruben Hippolyte for the sack. And we'll get San Francisco off the field. Now, as I said, for number changes for Luther Burden, it will be after this game. This game was played before. Realized he changed to number 10 as Caleb Williams, as Bosa's going to get the pressure and bring him down. So right now, defense is looking pretty good here early on in this slop. 3rd and 17. We're just going to run it to Swift, but it works out perfectly. Picking up 18 yards on 3rd and 17. We'll move the chains. But yeah, I didn't see the number change, and this game was played before that. So next game against Detroit, he should be number 10. Speaking of, Luther Burden can't hang on to that one. And because of that drop pass, we're going to have to punt the ball away. So far. Oh, man, Montez Sweat. Just, I mean, in there in about a split second. He did not bite on that play action. 3rd and 14 is McCaffrey around the edge. They're trying to get a 3rd down conversion of themselves with the run, but Gordon on the outside at least brings them down. And San Francisco has to punt. So back and forth punts we go as Cole Kmet with a nice grab and a 1st down. So we're still switching time between Cole Kmet and Colston Loveland, trying to get everybody involved in the game, trying to get this run game going. I mean, we have so many weapons on the offensive side of the ball that it is tough. Back to Swift. Slips a little bit, but that might have actually helped him out. Cuts it up, 1st down. One guy in the game, but we're going to go to the pass. Caleb Williams looking down the field and looking for Cole Kmet. Can't find him, incomplete. He had him. 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz. Look out. Underneath, and that should have been picked off. He overthrew his intended receiver. And with the wind and with the rain, we can attempt a field goal. Just a little bit too much of a distance. So we're going to punt the ball, but it doesn't matter. I mean, our defense is all over the place today. Jaquan Brisker with the sack. This looks like a defense that is just completely different. I know this is only the 2nd game of the season, and we're playing in not the greatest weather conditions. But right now, this defense is on fire. That's another San Francisco punt. Just need to get this offense rolling. One guy with the carry. He's got room up the middle. And he's got a 1st down. Obviously getting more carries here with still Keaton Mitchell out. Hopefully he'll be back in the next couple of weeks. Justice Hill maybe more of a 3rd down guys. Manungai has some more running room. Great block. He makes a man miss, and he's up to the 27-yard line and a 1st down. And if you keep carrying the ball like that, hey, even when Keaton Mitchell's back, we're going to get some carries, no doubt. 1st and 10 underneath. There is Colston Loveland with the grab down to the 9. So right now it's the tight ends that are getting a little bit more open than our receivers. So we got a 2nd and goal. Caleb steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be brought down. They'll count that as a sack. So 3rd and goal now from the 10. Blitz from the outside. Underneath, caught. Tries to cut it up, but just with the conditions of the field, the rain, it's tough to cut, and Fred Warner is there. So this time close enough to bring out Santos for the field goal, and it's up, and it's good. 3-0 lead here early on. So we get on the board finally in the 2nd quarter. That's what San Francisco is looking like to do here. Play action. Purdy down the field. He's going to run out of time. Montez Sweat, 2nd of the game. He is firing off the ball. They got to be careful here. McCaffrey runs into Hippolyte there at the 2. So now a 3rd and 26 from your own 2. I would suspect this has got to be a run. It is to McCaffrey as Jared Roth all over it. Nice job staying in the gap. At least setting the edge on the outside and then allowing Roth to get there. So nice play defensively, forcing the punt. Great field position here with 5:20 left in this first half as Caleb looking just really sticky coverage. Sticky coverage, can't do anything. We'd have to punt. But we get a San Francisco 3 and out and get this ball right back. And there we go. Underneath the DJ Moore for the grab. Picks up around 7. 3rd down and 3. 2 tight end set. And we go to Colt Kmet underneath for the catch and a 1st down. If we have to go to the tight ends all day, that's perfectly fine. We trust in them fully. Maybe the last play here for the 2-minute warning. Outside to Swift with the grab. Makes the man miss. And Swift's got a 1st down up to the 34-yard line. And that'll get us to the 2-minute warning. Just a 3-0 game. We're down to the 21. About a minute left. Look out. Caleb Williams is going to go down for another sack. Man, 7 combined sacks from both teams here in this first half. 2nd and 18. Underneath caught Burden. And breaks off the tackle from Fred Warner, who just completely laid out for him. Somehow broke off that, but 3rd and 5, and then we'll find Burden again in the slot. Great job by Caleb Williams reading that blitz, making the quick throw, 1st down. 12 seconds left here in this first half. A 3rd and goal. Caleb look out and just getting rid of that. Honestly, if you gave us more of a second, I think that's a touchdown to DJ Moore, but we have to settle for a field goal, and it's 6-0 at halftime right now. So both defenses playing very well, and really it's just the domination of the defensive front. Both sides. Not allowing either quarterbacks to really get comfortable. All right, let's go to Washington. Big rival here, Cowboys, Commanders, as Dak is going to find his man for the touchdown. They get their first victory of the season. Both teams at 1-1, as obviously the Commanders, a disappointing season last year, trying to bounce back and get back to the playoffs. Detroit, they were 0-4 to start off last season before ripping off a big-time win streak. So they don't want to do that again as Jared Goff slings that, finds Amon-Ra St. Brown for the touchdown. Tied up here at 14 at half. That will be our opponent next week. Man, that is going to be a very, very interesting game against the Lions. And then you go into Pittsburgh. Falcons going in there. I remember a game years back. Falcons, Steelers, when you had a Vic at the quarterback. It might have been Tommy Maddox at quarterback for the Steelers. Ended up being a tie in Pittsburgh. Still remember that game. But as that Tyler Lockett with the grab and the touchdown from Penix Jr. But Pittsburgh with a 14-7 lead here at halftime. All right, Philadelphia's got a lead over the Giants. Minnesota plays later. And we saw Detroit. Green Bay with a 14-3 lead right now, so Green Bay's looking good. We see them in 2 weeks from now. And the front schedule is definitely not easy as Caleb Williams flings it on a 3rd down for Luther Burden. It's a tough grab. Probably should have went underneath the DJ Moore. Incomplete, and just like that, a quick 3-and-out punt. 1st and 10. Back to McCaffrey. It's kind of the first run they tried of the game. It worked out perfectly, but not this time. We're all over it. 3rd and 8. Bring a stunt, and they cannot hang on as Brandon Ayuk. Stevenson all over it. Incomplete. But as you can see, they will eventually get the ball back as McCaffrey just lays out Jalen Johnson. I mean, Jalen Johnson got laid out by Jacobs in the playoffs, now getting just laid out by McCaffrey. Not looking good. As they go back to McCaffrey this time on 2nd down. But Hippolyte Edmonds are there. He's having a very good game here today. Very good. 3rd and 5. Purdy to throw. Looking down the field. Underneath. That's caught. Tackled short. Let's see what San Francisco decides to do here. And they're going to punt the ball. Very surprising. I mean, this is a great punt. But, I mean, 4th and 1 at the 34, 35-yard line. I would think you go for that one. Is Swift with a really good run up the middle to get us out of that really nasty field position. But we got to convert these third downs. That's not good. Flag on the field. Caleb's scrambling, and he's actually going to pick up the first. So that's kind of key because now that makes San Francisco at least accept this penalty. So Tooney on the holding call, but at least they have to accept that and gives us another chance here in 3rd and 13. Caleb looking. Firing, oh, look out. Honestly, didn't even see him there. With the kind of fog and the rain, and just didn't see him. Thought it was a wide open receiver. Obviously was not. So now San Francisco has a chance. Kittle with the grab. Been pretty quiet here today. Their whole passing game really has been. And that is a first down as we hit into the 4th quarter. It's a 6-0 game here in the 4th. 2nd and 2, they pitch it out to McCaffrey. He's got nobody in front of him. We're not going to catch him, and Christian McCaffrey's in for the touchdown. It's going to be now a 7-6 San Francisco lead. Man, this is an interesting game we got going on here. Neither offense can get anything really going. And our defense has been playing so well, it's just couldn't keep the edge there. Just a perfect play call. We had the blitz coming up through the inside gaps, and it works out perfectly. So now we are trailing for the first time in this game, 7-6. So we got to get something rolling here offensively. Not in the end zone yet. Caleb Williams on a 2nd and 7, and just going to fall incomplete. It's just right when we make those throws. This line is getting to us. 3rd and 7. Outside, and DJ Moore can't hang on. Would have been a first down grab. Got a punt. Man, this is crazy. Can't get anything. Here we go, coming through. Odangbo for the sack. I mean, San Francisco has less than 20 yards of passing. That's how much we have shut down this offense. 3rd and 17. Underneath, caught. Will make the stop tackle. That'll force a San Francisco punt. Can this offense have a nice drive? I mean, a field goal will take the lead. Over the middle, caught by Adunze. But there's another flag on the field, and it's going to be a holding call. Oh, come on, man. Never good to get a holding call, but when you get a nice completion, that's about the worst. There you go, over the middle, wide open, Luther Burden. And Burden's going to power through for the first. Massive first down conversion there. But we still got to pick up these third downs. Less than 5 left. Caleb trying to fire. That's going to be incomplete. What do you do here? We're going. 4th and 3. Underneath, caught DJ Moore. And that's a big first down. Because if you get San Francisco the ball there, just about in field goal range, and then we need a touchdown to take the lead. Now still just need a field goal. Swift gets through. Swift close to a first. I thought he had it. He did get it anyway. 3 minutes left. Manungai's got some running room. Manungai's got close to a first down. Honestly, if we can run this almost all the way down, if we can get this third down conversion, kick a field goal, get out of here with a victory. Looking, just nothing there. Just nothing there, and Bosa knocks it away. And that's going to be a holding call. So what does San Francisco do here? You accept or you decline? They're going to accept the penalty. So we get another chance here. 3rd and 11, 1:57 left in this game. Caleb back to throw. He's going to be sacked. That is terrible. That knocks us out of field goal range. And now we got to go for it. 4th and 19. Really no choice. Look out. Look out. Caleb Williams gets hit. Ball pops up. It's incomplete. Tooney's hurt as well. Man. And Dahlman was hurt. He's got hip bursitis, but he's okay. But now San Francisco can end this game. And they're going to throw the ball over the middle and called by Brandon Ayuk. We're going to call our first timeout, but I cannot believe they're throwing the ball. Now they're going to throw it again. And because of the rain and the slowed up, it's going to be a catch and a first down. And because of that, San Francisco is going to win this game. They just run out the clock and we lose 7-6. You saw that correctly. 7-6. Wow. They only had 120 yards of offense. That is it. 46 passing yards, but they come up with the biggest completions of the game to win it. The worst game we might have played with Caleb Williams, 50% completion percentage, and really a lot of them were just about to make the throw and got hit. 2 drops from DJ Moore, 3 from Luther Burden. This was an ugly game. Very ugly. Defensively, just one bad play. That's really it. One bad play to McCaffrey. He scores, and that's your winner. Wow. Detroit would end up winning 24-21. Baker throwing 3 touchdowns and a loss. I mean, look at the completion percentage. 78 and 80. That's crazy. Gibbs averages 6 a carry, has a touchdown. Montgomery also has a touchdown. They're running the ball really well. All right, well, now we're in this is an interesting position with this loss here. You know, we take on Detroit here next. You got Green Bay after them. There is a really good chance. Xavier Collins looks like he was just traded to the Browns. So that's a big trade for Cleveland as they try to continue to up their pass rush as much as they possibly can. But you could lose this game, lose the game to Green Bay. You're sitting at 1-3. So this is a monster game here against Detroit. This is almost, I mean, I know it's only 3rd week of the season, but as for a division game and, you know, you don't, implications, you almost have to like get this victory. This is a very, very big game here against Detroit. Let's take a look at the health of everybody right now. Looks like, maybe just he's dealing with the shoulder now after that game, so maybe give him. He's still gonna be active, but I think we rest him for the practice. Anybody defensively right now? No, we're good. All right, cool. All right, Luther Burden. There you go. Change his number to 10. So we are good to go there. Luther Burden is now number 10. As for equipment changes, like I said before, I will wait till tonight. Another rain game? Are you kidding me? Can we get out of this monsoon season? Come on. This is where I need the MLB show. Come on, Madden. Give me those options prior to the game. I can set the weather. So I'm not playing in a monsoon every game so far. Are you kidding me? Down the field. Second play of the game. Jameson Williams touchdown. A little bit different from the game we just played. Just like that, 7-0. Wow. What a start for Detroit. But as I was saying, equipment-wise, I try to keep up to date with it. I want to keep it as realistic as possible. I don't only just do the Bears. I will try to do every team that I come across, obviously. It's just for Chicago right now. I'm not quite sure yet. I will wait to game 1 after tonight to try to edit some stuff up. So, and I think I saw something now, could be a possible mod from what I've heard, but I've also heard that in an update maybe shortly, they're going to have more sleeve options, more different things. So I can't wait for that, as I am one of those guys that wants to keep it as real as possible. As over the middle, Luther Burden for the grab and a first down. Let's see if we can actually get in the end zone here. 2nd and 9. Over the middle, caught. There's Coker with the grab. And a 3rd down and 1. Hill in the backfield. He'll keep it. Cuts it up. Got the first down. Keeps it rolling. Still isn't down. And he'll pick up 7 to the 18. If we can answer this Detroit touchdown right back, tie this game up, get a little confidence after that last game, that would be key. As this one's going to be completed, the Burden for the touchdown. Man, it's a game of inches. A little bit less underthrown. That's a pick. But just placed perfectly. Burden's got it. And he's in for the touchdown as Branchie had just missed it. In for the touchdown. We finally, after what, how many quarters? Well, at least 4 last game. I'm not sure going back to the game 1, but we finally are on the board. 7-7. Has a nice stop there for Montez Sweat. 3rd and 10. Goff back to throw. Going up top. It's going to be completed. Johnson can't knock it down. And a catch from Jameson Williams. There you go, Jalen Johnson. Finally make a play. You're an X factor. Come on. 2nd and 10. We bring the heat. Goff's going to go down. The rookie Jared Roth comes through. He's having a solid early start. 3rd and 16. Just a draw to Gibbs. And Gibbs is going to be brought down. He'll be short. So this will set up a field goal attempt here for Detroit to retake the lead. From about 42, kick is up, and this one is perfect. It's good. So Detroit takes the lead, 10-7. I think we're still trying to find settings with rain games, like weather games with slipping. I just see too much of that. Now, I understand guys slip, but it shouldn't be all the time. As that is going to be incomplete. Come on, Caleb. Lead that pass a little more. That's an easy catch for a first, but thrown behind. It's not easy. But this time we find it. DJ Moore's got it. Catch first down. We'll move the chains. But seriously also about this weather. Can there be an option to change the weather? I mean, come on. I mean, I understand. I would have loved something if it was a range where you had like degrees based on time of the year. And, you know, the precipitation would change. And then something like that would, to me, would maybe make sense. But I'm just, you know, I feel like I got to be able to choose what weather I want to play in. I don't know. Just sick of these rain games, 2 in a row. And, hey, we'll take that throw. Jared Goff misses a wide-open receiver on 3rd down. Probably could have been a touchdown. And luckily for us, a little bit overthrown, incomplete. And they have to punt. But on 3rd and 1, we can't get anything. Is that DJ Reader coming through? And he comes up with the stop. But we're going for it on 4th and 2. Outside, caught, Swift slips. But enough to pick up the first, but he is a little bit shaken up on the play. Hopefully DeAndre Swift is okay. 1st and 10. Draw to Justice Hill. That's going nowhere. Can't get anything going in the run game right now at all. Swift has, what do you know, bruised ribs. And that injury is super common. 3rd and 11. Going up top. Looking one-on-one. And can't bring it down as DJ Moore. Good coverage there on the outside. And we'll have to punt. It's just so tough to get the offense rolling as that could have been a pick. That could have been an easy interception there. But we'll drop it. 3rd and 8. Goff firing. Doesn't miss his receiver this time. And a catch and a 1st down. Sam Laporta up to the 47-yard line. Now Detroit in business. Play action. Goff looking down the field. Plenty of time to throw. Can't find anybody. He's going to take it himself. No, he's going to fire one and he misses Gibbs. Incomplete. That could have been a big completion. We got to get some pressure. Goff fires this time. Finds Amon-Ra St. Brown for the catch and a 1st down. Probably going to have to start bringing some blitzes, but right now our one-on-one coverage has just been not good. 2nd and 9. Goff with a wild throw, but Jameson Williams has got the grab off the screen. He's down to the 5. Honestly, we'll have to start thinking about using timeouts here to just conserve some time to get this ball back. But they'll find Jahmyr Gibbs in the flat for the touchdown. And the Lions are going to take a 2-score lead right now, 17-7. All right, with a minute left, we got 3 timeouts. At least get a field goal. Let's go offense. Come on. Caleb Williams underneath caught. There's Cole Kmet, and he gets out of bounds. So we can keep those 3 timeouts near midfield now. We have a 3rd and 10. Just a 3-man rush from Detroit. Caleb looking down the field. He's got to throw it away. Man, this offense. We have to punt the ball. But Detroit, for some apparent reason, is throwing the ball here. I don't know why. 3rd and 4, we bring a blitz and we get a sack. Call a timeout. So we have a chance here. 17 seconds, just one timeout. We need about 15 yards for field goal range in this weather. Caleb fires it, and it's going to be caught. What a grab from Luther Burden. We'll let it run down, call a timeout. Man, that was very close to being picked by Branch. But Burden makes a great play. Bring out Santos, has the field goal. It is good. And it's a 17-10 game here at halftime. And maybe that gives us a little momentum rolling into the second half. Because right now, this offense is sputtering the last 2 games. Maybe it's weather related. I'm not quite sure. But it's not looking like the offense we're used to. Of course, right when the defense gets going, the offense goes down the crapper. All right, let's go. Green Bay will take them on next week. And gone for the touchdown, as that is going to be a 38-24 victory. Jordan Love, 4 touchdowns, 2-1. A massive, massive game next week against Green Bay. All right, Dallas, Arizona. Both teams trying to get win number 2 on the season. And Dallas trying to make it 2 in a row off that big game, big win over Washington last week. But look at this run. Just breaking off crazy tackles here. Finally gets hit down, but not before he reaches the goal line. Touchdown. But they are trailing 14-13 here at halftime in Dallas. All right, let's go down to Atlanta. Right now at 2-0 Carolina. Like I said, this season is so important for them. This could be a new regime going into next year. But Young rolls out, looking down the field. He's going to fire it to the back of the end zone. Finds his open receiver. Caught for the touchdown. And they got a big 14-0 lead right now in Atlanta. That could be a huge, huge win for Carolina if they can get that done. So we saw Green Bay take care of business, taking on obviously Detroit here. Minnesota yet to start. All right, 2nd down and 9 to start this second half. Caleb looking down the field, firing, and that is going to be caught. Great catch by Adunze. Coverage from Detroit has been, they've been on our guys. It has been sticky coverage, but the completions we have, just on the money throws from Caleb Williams. 3rd and 3. There you go. Underneath, find a Cole Kmet, who I thought first broke off that tackle, but is knocked down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And a really solid drive here to start the second half. And the ball off Justice Hill. We can't get anything going running game at all. Swift's pretty much been out. He's been dealing with injury. 3rd and 12. Caleb rolling, looking, firing. Luther Burden, touchdown. Oh, man. Honestly, couldn't even tell if somebody was down there or not. The weather, it's so tough to see. I knew Luther Burden was down there. Just wasn't sure if there was a defender. And I was willing to take the risk. And it pays off. Luther Burden for the touchdown. Coming back to the ball as well. Great job. And we're going to tie this ball game up at 17 apiece. That is a huge play. All right, back to square one we go as David Montgomery's going nowhere. Another thing about this weather is, I've talked about it like 3 times in this game. That'd be cool if it didn't rain the entire game as Goff completely misses Jameson Williams there. He was wide open. If it stopped at some point, that would kind of be interesting, kind of like dynamic in that sense. As, man, we can't just keep the footing. We can't cut. Justice Hill is going to be short. He would have had the first. Now Manungai on the ground. He's got the 1st down just straight up the middle. He runs hard, man. Should he be our number 2 back? I know Keaton Mitchell might be back next week. Now, obviously, want to get Mitchell involved, but man, the way Manungai runs, I think we should get him more involved as well, as that's going to be a nice throw to Adunze. He's got a catch and a 1st down, as maybe this offense, at least passing game, is starting to heat up a little bit, kind of like we're used to. Underneath, there you go. Caught Luther Burden. Stop just a little bit. He's a little bit short. Nice tackle here by Jack Campbell. All right, let's see what 4th and inches we're going for this one, though. Just sneak forward, and Caleb Williams has got it. We'll get a new set of downs. And we're looking down the field on 2nd and 10. Fires quickly, caught. Man, another slip. Just having major issues with footing. Because of that slip, it is short. I mean, the ball's over the line, but we're going to hand this ball to Justice Hill, and he's got the first down run. These 3rd and inches plays, it just seem to happen all the time. But less than a minute left here in this 3rd quarter. Caleb, look out up the middle, pressure, and he goes down. Is that DJ Reader again? It is. So now 3rd and 10 to start off this 4th quarter. Jersey's dirty. Rain, everything. Caleb, and that's going to be floated out of bounds, incomplete. I do like how the jerseys are all jacked up. At least they got that going for them. All right, field goal attempt here to take the lead. Kick is up, and it is good. So down 17-7. We've made our way back, taking the lead 20-17. Can this defense hold up? Goff to throw over the middle, and that one is low as well, intended for Laporta. He had him, I think. I think he had him, but bad throw. 3rd and 7. Goff underneath. That one is caught, and that is going to be a nice tackle from Edmonds. Keeps him short, and Detroit is going to punt the ball. 8:17 left. Trying to build this up to a 2-score lead. Underneath this, Colston Loveland reaches forward. Fantastic effort there to pick up the first. We just need the run game, but it's just been non-existent. So we're going back to the throw again. Go to the tight ends. Colt Kmet for the grab and a first down. Caleb Williams now over 300 yards here today. As the clock continues to roll. 5:18 left. Over the middle, wide open is Luther Burden. And Burden for the grab and a first down. I mean, if we can't run the ball, let's just spread them out and just chuck. I mean, I trust Caleb Williams. I trust these receivers. Because that's what the run game has been right there. I mean, they're just meeting at the point, and we're going nowhere. 4 minutes left. Caleb Williams, look out, and you got to get rid of that ball. You have an open man over the middle. DJ Rader, again, I think that's his 3rd sack here today. That's just a mistake. 3rd and 17. Looking down the field, trying to find something. Just going to dump it underneath the DJ Moore for the grab. Picks up 9. And you could go for this here. That's exactly what we're going to do. Kind of no man's land. We're going to try to get this. 4th and 8. Fires. Got the catch. There's a flag, though. Jalen Coker down to around the 6, but there's a flag, and it's going to be a hold. That is a massive call. Now we got a punt. Come on, the rookie, Manny Escobar. Man, that would have been huge as Montgomery. Best run of the game, making moves. And Montgomery up to the 27. Man, that was Stevenson. If he doesn't make that tackle, Montgomery could be gone. We're lucky that's not Jahmyr Gibbs, so that would have been a touchdown. 2nd and 4. That is caught. Oh, the ball is loose. We're going to recover. Was that the rookie, Adrian Davis, I think, that made the hit? And Dexter Sr.'s going to recover. This is huge. Davis, oh, it is. He just laid him out. He laid out as Isaac Tesla. Ball popped out. That's clearly a fumble. And now we have a chance to end this game. Anungai keeps it rolling, and he's got the first. All right. They got no more timeouts. All we need is a first down, and it's over. As that is a nice tackle there. So a 3rd and 13. Honestly, probably should just run the ball here. That's what we're going to do with Justice Hill. Tries to cut it up. All right, that's going to run it down. We'll try a field goal to take it to a touchdown game. Detroit's not going to really have any time left. All right, field goal attempt. Oh, no. The field goal is blocked. Please pick it up. Well, I guess we lucked out. At least the ball didn't pop away. Detroit picks it up, and we lose that way. But still, a blocked field goal. Detroit, no real time remaining. Jamison Williams, what are you doing? You got to get out of bounds. He stays in bounds. 2-1 ball game. What a mistake. And we come out of here with a 20-17 victory. Adrian Davis, the rookie, first rounder, biggest play of his career so far, the biggest play of the game, laying out Isaac Tesla for that fumble. Absolutely huge. Caleb Williams, 342, 2 touchdowns. That's pretty much expected. But look at this run game. Hill 11-8, Swift 7-23 was hurt. Monangai had 7 for 26, that really good run of 12. But Luther Burden, 8 for 128, couple of touchdowns. Looked very good. I know Loveland hasn't gotten much so far earlier this season, but we have a whole season left. So we don't have to worry about that. He will definitely get involved. But I will have to say, I will get to the sliders, like I said, after this game here. I've really enjoyed these. I changed up the sliders before these last two games that you just saw today. And now they might be influenced by the weather. I totally get that. But I like how it's playing. I mean, the scores alone, 7-6, 20-17. Those are games that I want to see. Now, based off what I saw in week number 1 of the NFL season, I mean, there was defenses couldn't do jack anything. But I think that'll change up a little bit. But take a look at this. Look at our offense is top 5 in yards, but we're bottom half in points per game right now at 18.7. But our defense, the 28th ranked defense last year, cost us the playoff. Right now, through 3 weeks, I know it's just 3 weeks, we're number 1 in rush, pass, points, sacks. This is turned into a solid defense right now, a really good defense. So we're playing well now. We'll take on Green Bay next week, who's right there behind us. I mean, they got some weapons of their own defensively. Man, they look good against Detroit yesterday. But man, I mean, this Green Bay team, they went to the Super Bowl. It's going to be tough. It is going to be a tough matchup against the Packers. I mean, this division is so tough. I mean, look at our red zone defense. We've only allowed 5, tied with the Eagles and Bucks. But we've only allowed 1 touchdown, 20% defensive red zone percentage. This defense is looking solid right now. We really are. We're getting really good play from our linebackers. Up front, I like to see more of a pass rush, obviously. I think that'll come. We'll probably bring more blitzes. But secondary's looking solid. We'll see if it continues on. I mean, we're never going to have the greatest turnover differential. We just don't create that many turnovers. Right now, it's just 1-1. But Keaton Mitchell will be back coming up this week against the Packers. Honestly, I see that Swift is probably banged up. Maybe he's a scratch. Maybe we go with Keaton Mitchell and we go with Kyle Monangai, who's been rushing the ball really well. That's a possibility coming into this game, maybe to give Swift a little bit of a break. I know it's a big game, but maybe. All right, let's go into the settings if everybody's interested. You see all Madden. Right now at 11, I used to do 12, and I'm sticking with simulation. I know it's been a huge thing. Simulation, competitive. I'm sticking with sim. I like the way it's playing. So I do 11 minutes as well. 12 I thought was just a little bit too much. I think 11's good. Really, other than that, these are settings. Whatever you want to do, go for it. It's whatever your call is. I had the X Factors down to 64, explained before. I think 2 X Factors per team seems about pretty good. So, I keep it at 64. As for our sliders, so QB actually at 40, pass blocking right now at 75. To me, if you keep this at 50 or 55, the blocking in all Madden for offensive linemen they're just so dumb. They're just so dumb. You got to turn it up. Run blocking at 47. I think the run blocking's been a little bit too easy if you go 50 or higher. It's just been a tad bit too easy. You need that defensive pass coverage and reaction time up a little bit. Now, as for quarterback accuracy for the computer, I have it down to a 7. There has been plenty of guys you can see in other ones that you have to you have to have it under 10. If you go higher, they complete every pass. There is no bad passes thrown. You saw that pass that Goff threw with a wide open receiver. That is very realistic. It happens. You just won't see that the higher you go. You just won't. So that's why it has to be, it seems low, but it has to be that low. Run blocking, I have an 80 for the CPU. Defensive reaction, both at 58. to me, picks have to be a 0-2. You go to like 2025, the CPU is just a pick machine. It's just absolutely insane what they can do. That has to be lowered. But the coverage is very good from the CPU. Really good coverage teams. Injuries, I have it at 50. That seems high for a lot of people, but you can see that they're still not realistic injury-wise. They really aren't. Now, the biggest one could be right here is this, the speed threshold. I had it as low as 17 before, 50, but the higher you go, I know somebody put it down below, it really is almost the most important, I would say, slider. It just makes the game feel so much better when you have it higher. You can still have your speedsters burn guys. But in the NFL, it really comes down to, I mean, even a wide open guy, a wide open receiver in the NFL is only open by maybe a foot. You know, it just happens. This isn't college. So it just feels so much better of a game. It's not all over the place. It's just a better feel. Penalty-wise, penalties are so weird. They affect games so much. Like illegal block in the back, the higher you go, I think the less the CPU just dumps the ball down. Same with intentional grounding, which is usually off. You have it on. It makes them stay in the pocket, make the throws. They will still throw down the field. We saw the Jamison Williams touchdown to start off the game. They still attack. So, I don't know. These are the settings that I'm rolling with right now. If you want to try them, feel free, go ahead. That's why I'm going to show them here. They may not work for everybody. That's why sliders are so strange. Somebody can inject a slider set, play perfect. You can inject the same slider set into your game, and it's awful. So, also, I know it's a little bit too, not sure, but I would definitely put these in the main menu and then import them. To me, adjusting them in the franchise mode, it just doesn't work. You have to import it. That's just how I do it. I've seen no difference when you change it, but when you import them, it just seems to work. So I would suggest that too. But if you want to take a look at those sliders, go for it. Feel free. That's what I'm rolling with right now. But that'll do it for today. Take on Green Bay next time. It is going to be a massive game against the 2-1 Packers. Try to take control of this division. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button. Subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.